Hola, Markwell. Hola. Hola. Well, hey, we've made it to France.
The security man. Got a little eater in there and everything.
So,
Yeah.
Head towards Camille de Manites, Carretera de Manites.
We are, at the moment, somewhere between here and somewhere between Provence, in the south east of France on the Mediterranean coast. We started this morning from, let's have a look. We started here this morning from Alcacebre, and there's basically three ways of crossing into France. You can go via San Sebastian, very pretty, probably going to get the best food you'll ever get in Spain there, and then sort of skirt this coast to Biarritz. It's usually pretty safe, but they've got red weather warnings at the moment. My favourite way of getting into France is across the Pyrenees, across the mountain passes, and they're actually closed at the moment because of the weather, and there's snow forecast as well, so you can go through the Somport tunnel. It's about 7 kilometres. I don't do that. I don't like tunnels. Nick has to take over the driving there, but again, there's sort of quite inclement weather there, so we've skirted around Barcelona. So it's been quite a long drive. I think about nearly 300 miles, which you don't normally do in a day, but Barcelona has got its own problems. And this is purely anecdotal, but it's not the safest place in Spain, so it's not the place you really wanted to stay overnight. There are a few campsites that are a bit scruffy, and the beaches on the east side, there's loads of pollution and stuff, so they're not very nice, so we thought, sod it, we'll drive all the way to France. So this is the Spanish side of the border at La Perthus, and as you can see, there's loads and loads of cash and carries to stock up your booty before you get into France. And just coming up now, just where we're going through now, is the old border patrol, and I've been through here several times, and as you can see, there's no one there, so every time I've been through, it's always been empty, and I guess this is because they're all part of the EU. However, don't get complacent, especially if you're going from Andorra, where there's virtually no tax and things are even cheaper than they are in France and Spain. And if you're going from Spain through Andorra to France, you'll find there's very rarely any border guards there, and you just sail through. However, the Spanish police it quite rigorously. So what you do, you go to France, you go to Andorra, and you stock up on all your decent wine, not the stuff that they send to England, the stuff with corks in the top of it, and you shove it wherever you can in your motorhome, and then they stop you. The Spanish customs stop you, and they say, have you bought any wine? I can't remember what the allowance is. It's about, I think it's about 40 bottles. So you say, yeah, I've got 40 bottles, and you show them to your toilet where you've got your 40 bottles. And then they whistle, and then Pedro comes, and Pedro's a rather well-built customs official, and he comes in your van, and he jumps over your back axle, and all the customs officer listen out for all your booty chinking. So just a little warning there, if you are trying to smuggle stuff into Spain, don't bother, and it's cheap enough in Spain anyway. So we're doing something we've not done before, or for a while. Arrived at night. This has been worth its weight in gold. A torch from Temu, rechargeable. Look at that, brilliant. £6. So Nicholas, I woke up this morning sneezing, a bit of a sore throat. So Nick and I've just driven 298 miles or something. So Nicholas very kindly gone out to put the electric on, and that's our little indication that everything's working. Here's my co-pilot. She's helped me along the way, haven't you, sweetheart?
Yes, dear.
Okay. She's not a bad girl, really. Her features aren't that symmetrical, and she's no Culture Thirl girl, but she's mine. And Billy's been a good boy as well. He's been a good lad, hasn't he? So thanks for being with us on our little trip from Spain to France. I'm a little bit disappointed I couldn't take you through the Pyrenees. It's not all over yet. We've positioned ourselves about 1,050 track miles from Dieppe, and we've got 10 days to get there, so I'm not going to be busting my balls doing loads of driving each day, so there's plenty to see. We might still skirt the Pyrenees. Going to check the weather tomorrow, we're not sure yet. We've got to get young Billy sorted because he needs some treatment before he goes back to England, and it's all under a bit of a time frame, so he's our #1 priority at the moment, but we're hoping to see loads of nice places on the way.